Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have 6 teams for you. 3 teams for each of the Tower of Doom and the Faction Assault. Right here we have the Faction Assault of Stonesong Eyrie. This is the low-level team. The thing with this one though, you need the Axe of the North to make it work correctly, so that's why I showed 2 more teams after this. Plus, you have many other options. You can use Finesse all week with Nimbus Bow. So if you're a low-level person, hopefully you have one of the two. Either Finesse with Nimbus Bow or Staff of Storms, which is both in the Soul Forge right now. Or you have Triple Defiance with the Axe of the North. Using Sentinel class here to make myself an Urska. And it's pretty much the same thing as the Finesse team. You got 3 Guardians that are given each other stats every time there's a 4 or 5 gym match. They're hitting brown extra hard. There's more brown troops in this faction than normal. So they're dealing double damage with their spell and double damage with their skulls. The Axe of the North makes brown, so we got all Urska allies or something to make more brown on the board whenever we cast it. Some of the time you won't even need to cast it. You just cast the Defiance twice and you win. By the way, shout out to Clip Bomb, who did the first super thanks ever. I just added it. It's a thing you can do next to the like button. And if you want to support the channel, you find a video particularly helpful or something, you can send super thanks and keep the channel going. So Clip Bomb was the first one. I think DC United was the second. So really appreciate both of y'all. You guys are legends. Live stream tomorrow morning, by the way, 9 a.m. EST. Let's go. So that's the first team. There's the team code. Like I said, I'm trying to show different teams on this one than I normally do. But Triple Finesse Nimbus Bow could get you through this whole week if you're a lower level person or a higher level person. I'll probably use it for everything this week. Alright, here's the second team. Got a little creative. I like the new... It's not new, but I like the Sycorax Mistralis. It's one of my favorite teams right now. It's really fun. Sycorax, you just keep casting on brown or blue, and it keeps getting up the Mistralis. You cast the Mistralis gets an extra turn and does a bunch of damage. So after you cast it and do a bunch of damage, if you still need more damage, you get an extra turn. You cast the Sycorax again, it gets up the Mistralis again. You cast it again, you get another extra turn. The Angry Mob and the Mountain Crusher are just there to help get everything up at first. Angry Mob has a summon on it and can finish stuff off if you need it to. Most of the time you're just going to be casting Sycorax and Mistralis over and over, back to back. So Sycorax on brown most of the time because we have a brown storm. Then Mistralis with her extra turn and damage, which leads back to Sycorax. Still your turn. You cast it again, you get up Mistralis again, you cast Mistralis again. Extra turn, it's still your turn. You keep going back and forth between the Sycorax and the Mistralis. The Angry Mob is just there in case you need to finish something off or you need a summon. The Mountain Crusher's just there to get everything going early on, like the first move. So one of my new favorite teams here, I love Sycorax. Sycorax is one of my favorite in the game. And then I was always looking for something to do with Mistralis because I always thought she was pretty cool. 4 or 5 gym matches, you get Enchant with her. She's really fun if you put Megavore on this team too, just for fun. If you want to make it a little slower but a little funner, you could take off the Angry Mob and maybe put on Megavore. Then you have the Death Below, and you do a bunch of 4 or 5 gym matches, so that's a bunch of chances at the Death Below. But here is the team code. If you want to copy it down, PS4 problems, all I can do is show it to you. You'd have to take the time to write it down there. Alright, here's the third team, in case you don't have Mistralis, in case you don't have Sycorax, in case you don't have Triple Defiance with Axe of North, in case you don't have Triple Finesse with Nimbus Bow or Staff of Storms. In the Soul Forge right now, so I don't know why you wouldn't, but we got Gargoyles. Gargoyles are easy to get in the Underworld, in the Hall of Guardians. You're doing your 3 City of Thieves every day, you're getting those Chaos Shards, you're getting the best troops in the Underworld. It's a really good thing to do at a certain point in the game to get all the good troops in the Underworld. They're easy to get. You know, the Mirage Queen, Queen Beatrix, King Gobtruffle, Harpy Mage, Gargoyles, all those. So you can go get Gargoyles pretty easily. We have the Guardian Hammer up there, but you don't have to use that. You could use Mountain Crusher again. but I just wanted to do something different here. All these teams are slightly different than usual. We use Defiance instead of Finesse. We use the Mistralis and the Sycorax team. Now we're doing this team with the Guardian Hammer. Guardian Hammer does brown and something off of White Helm allies. Our whole team's White Helm. Harpy Mage is White Helm, Gargoyles is White Helm, and we made ourselves Priest class so we could be White Helm as well and get a bunch of extra brown on the board. The Gargoyles do splash damage based on your attack, so you want to put on Metals of Seasons. And they hit really hard, and they blow up the board too. And then you have the hammer if you need to finish things off or mana generate. The Harpy Mage is one of the best mana generators this week. She's yellow-red, yellow restriction in the Tower of Doom. She can be used in the Faction Assault as well. 75% start. If you have an enchant potion, she gets up second turn. She's a second turn in power. So really good troop there this week for your mana generation. There's the team code. Alright, let's move on to the Tower of Doom. We have the yellow Tower of Doom this week. We got triple finesse Nimbus Bow. Showed this yesterday. I think this team could take you through the whole week. No trouble, no problems at all. Just got to fully trade them, fully level them up, maybe gold medal them if you can. Nimbus Bow and the Soul Forge right now. Nimbus Bow, in my opinion, is better than the Staff of Storms, but if you want to use the Staff of Storms, go for it. If you start losing finesses, that's when you would want to use the Staff of Storms. But if you're not losing any finesses, I would use the Nimbus Bow. It makes a bunch of yellow and blue. It gives you a bunch of extra turns. It boosts up your stats on your finesses in case like it stops one-shotting, which it does eventually, as you can see on the screen there. That doesn't bother me at all because every time I cast one, it gets another one up. I can just shoot another one off. If I want to build my stats, I can just cast the Nimbus Bow. Nimbus Bow can finish things off. We're using Stormcaller class. There's a yellow storm the entire time. So every time you cast that finesse, 6 mana goes to everybody else on the team. That just gets up perpetually, getting up something else. It's really fun. It's really nice. It's the best Guardian in the game. And you can go all the way to floor 26 with this thing, I promise you. As long as you don't, die with a death mark or you don't build your stats correctly. If you're just sitting there firing finesses and yelling at the screen because it's not one-shotting on floor 26 or something, then you need to switch up the way you're playing, start casting the Nimbus Bow more, and build your stats a little bit so you hit harder, so you gain armor, attack, life, and magic. So it helps your survivability and your power, spell power. There's the team code, Triple Finesse Nimbus Bow, one of the best Guardian teams in the game. You can use that for both events going on right now. Alright, here's the third team. This is my yellow Guild Wars, or here's the second team for the Tower of Doom, the fifth team in this video. We have my yellow Guild Wars team. So if you want to use your new rope dart that you got last week, here's the team for you with the rope dart. We got Gorgatha, Rope Dart, Divine Ishbala, Keelan. So it's your typical Divine Ishbala Keelan team, but we take off the Moon Rabbit because it's not yellow, and we add on the Gorgatha because it is yellow. Gorgatha's a good tank, it's a good mana generator, it cleanses itself, it's a really good legendary troop. We got the Divine Ishbala turning red to skulls, we got Keelan turning brown to skulls. Divine Ishbala turns green to yellow, so your whole team's yellow. That's good. We got Keelan turning purple to red. That's really good to cast right before you cast the Divine Ishbala. We got some free damage with our Rope Dart there. It can take out some things. So really kind of safe team. It's probably not the fastest team because you have to kind of scrutinize the board, look for your conversions, make sure you're casting the right thing at the right time type of deal. But it's strong, and it won't die, and you can get through the whole event with it. Pretty sure. I mean, Rope Dart's the best weapon in the game. Divine Ishbala. Keelan is one of the best non-mythic teams in the game. And then Gorgatha's one of the best legendary tank mana generators that cleanses itself so you can't get entangled. So your team is good to go. I think you could use this and get all the way to floor 26, which is what I recommend, by the way. What are you using those yellow scrolls for? Put them in the comments. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something here. once I got the Doom Dax fully leveled up and everything, like I'm not thinking, man, I wish I had more yellow scrolls. So I want gems more than I want yellow scrolls. I'm not going to blow 5,000 gems to get a few more yellow doomed weapons fully leveled up. Like Doomed Sai, baby, Doomed Plunger, Doomed Silly String. Let's go. Let's level them all up. I'm sure there's a reason, but it's probably a tippy top reason that 1%ers worry about that already have like 40,000 gems or something crazy. So if somebody's out there is telling you to go above floor 26 and you're not tippy top level 1500 with 50,000 gems, I wouldn't do it. Just go to floor 26. That's where you stop getting scrolls for your regular play. You have to buy the rest of the scrolls with gems. Also, make sure you're playing the right way, like scouting. Follow your scout's advice. Only hit the unlocks. Only hit the lucks, fireballs, heroisms, haste if you need it. Boons, if you have lots of boons, then you're playing it wrong. You don't get any points for boons. You only get points for lucks and unlocks when you kill the Doom. But here's the last team. I used Guard's Avatar, and you're going to have to cast that Shield of Urskaya on him a few times. In the beginning, he'll one-shot. Towards the middle, you'll have to cast the Shield of Urskaya on him, and then towards the end, you're going to have to cast the shield like twice. And there's some middle ground where you could use the Sir Quentin Hadley to finish off some stuff. But how I was playing it, get up the shield, cast it on the guards, cast the Harpy Mage back on the shield, cast the shield again on the guards, then cast the guards. So, it was working fine. Sometimes I was finishing off with Sir Quentin Hadley. But yeah, that's 6 teams you could use this week for the Tower of Doom and the Faction Assault. Remember to like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. Let's get to 6K, baby. Thank y'all, legends, for the super thanks. Peace.